All right, here we are, Rocky Mountain Race Week, day number 7. It is our last day. We're on our drive here. This last day is a drive day and a race day. We're going back from Kearney back to Great Bend, Kansas, where we started this whole deal. It's about a 250-mile drive to get there. Really roller coaster of a day yesterday at the drag strip, but really ended on a high note. We are so close to actually finishing Rocky Mountain Race Week. So we've got about another 2 hours to go before we get there. And all we have to do is make one pass. Doesn't even matter what it is. We just got to break the beams under power, and then we will have finished Rocky Mountain Race Week. So very, very exciting. We'll see you guys in Great Bend.
Unfortunately, the GM in the left lane looks broke, but right lane goes 13.20. Way too fast in that 14.0. So I guess we switch to the 13 class. That would explain why I can't find people in my spreadsheet here.
All right, we're going up for our second run today. I ran a 13.20 on the first hit. This one I'm going to raise my launch RPM a little bit because it feels like the track can take it right now. We're going to do that initial little burnout, clean off the tires. We'll see if we can get this thing to a low 13. Oh, I'd love a 12, but I don't know if we can do it.
Kelly on in the left lane. Next, Douglas David in the right lane. Douglas David.
Just made our second pass of the day out here. The track is really good right now. The track prep seems to be holding a lot. So I went ahead and upped the launch RPM, really kind of got into it, and man, that thing just hooked and took off. I knew it was a decent pass. I didn't know what exactly it was going to be. Again, I'm in the 13.0 class, so really that's what you're trying to go for is 13.0s. I ran a 13.037, so I basically nailed the dial in on that run. So now I have a time slip that I will be turning in officially, but what this also means is that now I can just rip on this thing and try to go for a 12-second pass, which was really, in my heart of hearts, I wanted a 12-second pass out of this track. I thought it was capable of it, but when I started the week, I was like, there's no way. But I guess it's just about learning the truck and learning to drive it a little bit more. And I think, you know, the Holly Terminator has been doing his thing all week long. Feels like it's got really good power right now, maybe a bit more than when I started. So I'm really excited. I can't wait for it to cool down a little bit tonight and try to get a pass in the 12s. If I can get just one pass in the 12s, that's what I've been after this whole time. I think the truck can do it. The question is, can I do it? So anyway, super happy to have a 13.0 pass to turn in. We'll keep it going from here. There it is. This is officially the end of Rocky Mountain Race Week. We have made it. We just had the awards ceremony on there. Absolutely amazing. Matt and June putting on this whole event has just been really incredible. You guys already know how great it is. You watch it on the YouTubes, you know, everyone doing it on their channel. You know how incredible it is, and it is every bit that in person. I had an absolutely stunning time here, and guys, what I'm really excited about here, I didn't even expect to finish this event. That was not even in my brain. I was hoping to make it down the track for the very first pass, and here we are at the end. We have made it over 1,200 miles that we drove in this thing. And here's the really special part. On the very last pass of the day, I ran a 1297 with this truck. So it is officially in the 12s, and I just cannot believe that. It was something that I always believed would be possible. On the first day, I was like, you're shooting for the moon, it's too high, not going to happen. Here we are at the last day. We got a 12 out of this thing, and the only reason this even happened was because of you guys, and you're pushing me to try to get this thing done, to try to get it in time, and really take you guys on this journey of Rocky Mountain Race Week. So thank you so much for absolutely everything that you've done so far, and that's gonna be it for Rocky Mountain Race Week, guys. We'll see you next time. 795.
The thing about this trip is that we didn't have any friends or family, so it was just the two of us, but we had met some people the day prior, and we saw them at the track, and poor them, we're like, hey, can we pit next to you again? And so that's kind of where our friendship with them started, and they definitely made it a good experience too.
Yeah, no question. I haven't talked about them yet. It was Robert and Jerry Hall. They're brothers, and they have their families with them. And basically, they are in the 14-0 class, and they had done it both years prior, so they were veterans of the event. So they were taking us under their wing and showing us how it all worked out, and they were super awesome the entire time. It was just really, really cool to be with them. They were the perfect people to end up next to on the first day. What was really neat about the whole thing was, so these families that were kind of traveling with, the Hall families, they're both in the 14-0 second class, and they're both pretty competitive in that class. So Robert, he had a tough day on the first day, which kind of messed up his average, but he would have been right there in the mix throughout the whole week. Well, we get there on this last day, and I can't remember if it was first pass out. It might have been first pass out, but he runs a 14.000.
Here's Robert Hall. This is Jerry's brother in the left lane in the Chevelle. James Farrow on the right lane, Farrow in the olds. .14 flat on the nose, 14.000 in the left lane.
So he was just so super excited about that, which was absolutely incredible. And then his brother Jerry, who was leading the class throughout the week, he had a great average throughout the week. He comes in and he was running, I think he ran like a 14.23 on the first pass, and then he ran a 14 something in the second pass. Then he went out there and ran a 14.03. So basically locked it up for the class. So he ended up winning the 14.0 class.
So number 1 in the right lane, number 2 in the left, duking it out side by side. At the stripe. 14.03, 13.84. First place again, Jerry Hall. Woo! Yeah!
Just so you guys know, the trophies have a little bit of some problems with them because they had to be repaired because they were in the trailer and they didn't make the whole route. So they're perfect for this week. So I kind of bushwhack welded some of them, but some of them might need a little bit of attention when you get home. Over here.
Then we had another car that was running with us. It was a father-daughter crew, and she was running low 12s, like low 12s the entire time. And finally on this last day, she ran an 11:99. So she got her 11-second pass, I got my 12-second pass, Robert got a 14:000, and Jerry wrapped up the class with a 14:03. So huge win on this final day of Rocky Mountain Race Week. So we ended it just on this huge high note. It was awesome. And so we loaded up, it's over. We did the awards thing. We load up the truck onto the trailer. We go to our hotel, and that was the end of Rocky Mountain Race Week, but it was not the end of our travels.